Inflation is one of the most insidious threats to your 401k, especially as you near retirement. While inflation can slowly erode your purchasing power, its effects on retirement savings can be even more devastating. In today's video, we're going to break down how inflation impacts your 401k and, more importantly, how you can safeguard it from this hidden enemy. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I highly recommend checking the first link in the description below. Thousands of Americans are turning to gold IRAs to shield their wealth from inflation, and you'll want to understand why. This free guide will give you everything you need to start protecting your savings. Now, let's get into the specifics of how to safeguard your 401k from inflation. The first thing to understand is that inflation reduces the purchasing power of your money over time. When prices rise, the value of your fixed income investments and cash savings shrinks. For retirees, this can mean a significant loss in your standard of living if your savings aren't properly protected. So how do you protect your 401k from this constant erosion? The key is diversification. You don't want all your eggs in one basket. The traditional 60-40 portfolio, 60% stocks and 40% bonds, may not be enough to keep up with inflation. When inflation rises, bonds typically lose value and stocks can become more volatile. This is where gold IRAs come into play. Gold has historically been a hedge against inflation. During times of economic uncertainty, like we're seeing now, the price of gold tends to rise, offering a safeguard against inflation's impact on your retirement savings. That's why so many retirees are shifting part of their wealth into gold IRAs. If you've never considered a gold IRA before, I strongly encourage you to check out the free guide linked below. It's the same guide that's helping thousands of Americans safeguard their wealth, and it's especially beneficial if you have over 100k or more in your IRA or 401k, or even 5M plus in savings. Another key strategy to combat inflation's effect on your 401k is to invest in assets that appreciate over time, such as real estate or dividend-paying stocks. These assets have a tendency to keep up with or outpace inflation, giving your portfolio more resilience. However, these options still don't provide the same level of protection against inflation as gold IRAs. Gold tends to preserve its value better than most other assets in periods of inflation. When planning for retirement, the goal is to not only preserve wealth, but to ensure that it continues to grow in a way that keeps up with inflation. As you start thinking about how to diversify your 401k, you'll want to explore alternatives like real estate or gold-backed assets. But let me remind you, nothing has stood the test of time like gold in protecting wealth. While other assets may be volatile or underperform, gold is a consistent hedge against inflation. And again, if you're looking for a more secure way to protect your retirement savings from inflation, gold IRAs are the top choice. They allow you to convert a portion of your 401k or IRA into physical gold, offering you stability and growth in uncertain times. So, if you have 100k or more in your 401k or IRA, or even 5M pluses in savings, consider taking action now to protect your wealth before inflation takes a bigger toll. The free guide linked in the description is a great starting point, and it'll give you everything you need to know about how gold IRAs work and why they're a smart choice for safeguarding your future. Inflation is a real threat, but with the right strategy and tools in place, you can protect your 401k and ensure your retirement savings remain safe and growing. Click the first link in the description below, and let's start securing your wealth today.